Y'all are about to be like, Madison, what the? So I'm picking up a hamster today. And I know you guys are like so over me, but this one is being rehomed. Their daughter doesn't want to take care of it anymore. It, from the pictures, deserves better. And it's local to me. And she's so precious. So we're going to get a hamster today. So come on, let's go get ready for it. For those of you that are new around here, I'm Madison, obviously. And I have 2 rabbits, Barley and Rye, Holland, and a mix. And then I have a long-haired male Syrian hamster named Pampas. I also have larger and smaller animals, such as my dog Amelia and a myriad of fish and shrimp. But today's focus is going to be the new hamster. She has a fairly decent sized cage, which I'm very happy to see. She has some decent supplies. She's definitely loved and cared for to the best of their abilities, but she definitely needs a little more. She is a female Syrian hamster, and for those of you that don't know, female Syrians are known to be a little high maintenance. So she especially needs more space. She needs definitely more bedding. As of right now, it's just kind of covering the bottom. But she definitely needs more space, more bedding. She needs probably a bigger wheel. The wheel that's in the photos is okay. It's not a saucer wheel, so I'm happy to see that, but she definitely needs a bigger wheel because she looks like a big girl. Now, Pampas is a little fella. I weighed him last night. He's 171 grams. So he's a little guy. She's a chunky girl. So I'm excited to see her and meet her. And from what I understand, she is very sweet. She can be a little shy, but she is sweet. So yeah, and she's the cutest little white and like peachy cream color. So I can't wait to show you guys. But we need to, first and foremost, rearrange the shed. And I know some of y'all are like, you're putting your hamster in a shed? No, it's not just a shed. The shed is livable. I have insulated it. I have put up the plywood. I have put in an AC unit and a dehumidifier, and I have security cameras and electricity and the whole 9. So it is basically like a she shed that I could go live in if I wanted to. So we need to rearrange because now I'm gonna have 2 large tanks. This rearrange is gonna be a temporary one, mostly because I am also picking up not another animal, but more supplies. I found on Facebook Marketplace, it is a very large tank. It's got a lot of supplies in it. So I'm picking that up today as well. And I'm hoping it'll have some decent wheels. The lady who's selling it seems fairly versed in hamster care, in the way that she listed it. So I'm hoping what's in there will be of like amazing use. And then I also have some extras from Pampas that he just doesn't really care for. I'm gonna go through those, see what I have. I definitely need to pick up more bedding. And I've got another errand I need to run for my husband. It's gonna be a full busy day. So let's get out to the shed and go take inventory and figure out how we're gonna rearrange. Okay. Here's where we're at. I started to pull some stuff out. The tote that was on this shelf is now over here because that was pool stuff. I think I'm gonna resell the cat litter boxes. And this shelf should be plenty of room for the current cage. And then we'll see if the other tank fits. I'm hoping it does, because if it doesn't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I would have to lower that table and get new legs and do like a double stack situation, and I wouldn't really, it would be a whole thing. So I think I'm gonna try and keep it to the shelf, but I've already pulled out my tote of things, the carrier, my extra bedding, so that way I can put that in the carrier, and then I need to bring that back in. But I'm gonna have to come back out here with a measuring tape, for sure. Okay. Okay. We need to regroup. This needs to go down 1. This needs to come up 1. And I have a feeling that's a lot easier said than done. Okay. Just getting her I think. Now where does that put us? That's 19 and a half. Whew. Now what I might actually do is just bring that one all the way down. But I need to check. The tank is 37.8. We're just gonna call 38, which is good, by 18 and a half, which is good. And it's got a front window, so we can do that. Then everything else can just wait a little bit. Yeah. Until we get the other tank situated and figure that out. So, okay, let's go take inventory. As far as inventory goes, I have bedding, carrier, a hide, a sand bath, a pocket for enrichment, bowls for different substrates. I have lots of sprays, some chews, some cocoa fiber, a nice slate, so that way she can wear down her nails. Now, let's go through everything that I'm getting today. Go over what we're getting. So this is the hamster. This is the tank she's in. And like I said, she doesn't have enough bedding. There's nowhere for her to really burrow. You can see she's trying over here. Plus, she just needs a bigger tank altogether. But it could be worse. It could be worse, and it's not. So I'm thankful for that. But she is coming with a wheel, but as you can see, that wheel just looks a little small for her. So I'm gonna have to upgrade that. And then we have a playpen, a bunch of wooden houses, some sand, which is great. The ball, no go. That, no go. And then if you look in here, she's got some platforms, which are really nice, and a bridge, and a burrow starter, and a water bottle. Not gonna free feed food like that, but you know, it does come with another stand. They've got some DIY stuff and a sand bath. So as far as starters go, it's a good place to start. It's not terrible. It could be much worse, but I will be taking her on. The other one here is a 70-gallon tank. I'm not quite sure of the dimensions, but you can see we've got some platforms in here. We've got another burrow starter situation. There's some bedding. The plastic pieces are gonna go. We don't do tubes. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm hoping it's like a branch situation, but who knows. And then from this angle, there's some more stuff in here. It looks like some feed or something. But yeah, it's just the two pictures, so. Yeah. And then you can see there's another water bottle in here. Some more bedding. So I think I'll actually be okay with bedding. So I'm not as worried about that. But yeah, but this doesn't come with a lid, so I will have to get a lid for this. And I need to triple check the dimensions. There's cork rolls in there. So yeah, I think we'll be covered. I think we'll be okay. It's just a matter of picking it up. So I've got a few other errands I need to run, and then we'll check in. And I'll let you know when we're on our way to go get little Miss. Just a quick little check-in. We have the carrier case ready. I've sprinkled some food. We've got a water bottle, a nice hide, and of course plenty of bedding. So I am going to go pick up my son and then head up the road to go pick up little Miss. There's a lot going on. No. Food, playpen, big tank, extra food, extra platforms, all kinds of things. So a lot to go through. I should have moved the other shelf up one. It was too snug because of the feet on the cage. So she is currently on the floor in her tank on the floor. Let's be clear about this. And the second Facebook Marketplace find didn't happen. Never got back to me, couldn't coordinate. So I have placed an order for additional bedding. I've also ordered a new wheel that'll be the proper size for her. Groceries, bedding, tank, list litter boxes. That's our day today. Those are our missions. Let's go do them. They're so pretty. Here's where we're at. You saw me move up the shelf, get the cage on the shelf, top up her bedding. I went ahead and sprinkled some forage as well as her seed mix, so that way she's got something to do, because she is classic female Syrian and she needs something to do because she is a busybody. I did end up putting her smaller wheel back in her cage because, again, she's your classic female Syrian. She needs something to do. So since I have that larger one on order, I'm waiting for that to come in. And then as soon as that's in, I can swap it and she'll have the right size. So I'm looking forward to that. I do have a Book Estate 3.0 on order. I figure if I'm gonna have 2 hamsters, I need to be able to stack their cages properly, and she needed an upgrade, so I figured while I'm upgrading, let's upgrade in the right direction, especially since our second Facebook Marketplace did not pan out. So it is what it is on that. So we're waiting for those to come in order, and then I'm gonna wait to upgrade Pampas's cage to a Book Estate. I'm gonna wait a little bit, just to kind of let her settle in and get situated, and that way I don't have 2 of them like freaking out. So they're nice and settled, and she's so stinking cute, and she's really, really sweet. She's very adventurous. I learned more about the previous owner. She was 13, and you know, at that age you think you know how to take care of an animal, you think you understand what it takes, but you don't. And the parents got tired of fighting and arguing over trying to give this hamster the life that it deserves. So they decided to rehome her, which is why she's now with me. So she's gonna live a great life, and I'm so happy she's here now. So I guess like, subscribe, check in with me here soon, because as soon as that new book estate comes in, we'll build it together and get her situated. Bye.